You think you're a good person. You say thank you. You hold doors, but you pass people every day and don't see them at all. Now everything feels a little colder, a little more distant, like something is missing. But what if nothing and no one was ever separate to begin with? Danielle would discover something about the people around her that would quietly change everything. Monday morning. The coffee shop hummed with the familiar rhythm of orders and conversations. Danielle sat near the window, laptop open, headphones in, answering emails before her first meeting.
2 more emails, then I can focus on the presentation.
A man mopped the floor nearby, working around the tables with practiced care. He nodded toward Danielle as he passed. She didn't notice.
If I finish this by 9, I can prep for the client call by 10.
The man finished mopping, placed a small, wet floor sign near her table, and moved on. Danielle shifted her feet without looking up. That afternoon, Danielle rushed into her apartment building, arms full of groceries. The elevator doors began to close.
Hold the door, please.
A hand stopped the doors. An older woman with silver hair and a warm face stepped aside to make room.
Long day?
Very. Thanks.
The elevator hummed upward. Mrs. Okonkwo watched Danielle for a moment, then smiled gently.
I'm Grace, by the way. We've ridden this elevator together for almost a year now.
Oh, right. I'm Danielle. Sorry, I'm usually in a rush.
Most people are.
The doors opened on the 4th floor. Danielle stepped out quickly.
Have a good evening.
You too, dear.
Danielle was already unlocking her door before the words finished. Wednesday evening. Danielle sat on a bench outside her building, phone pressed to her ear, waiting for a call to connect. A young man in a delivery uniform approached, a package under his arm.
Excuse me, I'm looking for 4B. The buzzer isn't working.
I'm on a call.
She gestured vaguely toward the entrance. The young man waited, then tried again.
I just need someone to let me in. It'll take 2 seconds.
Can you wait? I'm in the middle of something.
He stood there for a moment, then quietly walked away. The call connected.
Hi, yes, I'm available now.
She didn't notice him leave. She didn't notice the weight of what she'd just dismissed. She continued with her call. Late morning the next day, Danielle found herself in a minor emergency situation. Her boss, an impatient, often gruff man, called to inform her that he needed the figures on the Smith account for a meeting he was going into in less than an hour. A flicker of panic rose because Moraine's portion of the numbers wasn't finished. Danielle hurried to Moraine's desk.
Moraine, thank goodness you haven't gone to lunch yet.
Moraine raised a finger without looking up.
Moraine. Yeah, I know. I'm telling you, I'm almost certain I saw him. With a woman who was not his wife.
I really need to get those numbers on the Smith account because...
Danielle hesitated. The clock on the wall ticked louder than it should have.
I'm on the phone, just wait a minute. In fact, I'll come find you when I'm done.
I need the Smith numbers for Mr. Platt right now.
Moraine sighed, covering the receiver.
Hold on. I'll call you back later.
Moraine ended the call with a noticeable flash of impatience on her face. At that moment, Danielle felt the weight of something on her and in her. The sting of painful recognition as she remembered last night, sitting on a bench and a delivery driver. To be dismissed, to be reduced to unimportance, to be ignored. She wondered if this is how the driver felt last night. Is this what others felt from her? It was at that moment that something shifted in her. Thursday afternoon, Danielle saw the same delivery driver outside the building again. Something stirred in her, a flicker of guilt she couldn't quite name.
Hey, sorry about yesterday. I was distracted.
It's fine. Happens a lot.
Here, let me hold the door for you.
She smiled politely and returned to her phone. The gesture felt complete to her, but something still felt hollow. That evening, Danielle found Mrs. Okonkwo sitting on a bench in the small courtyard behind the building. The older woman was watching the sunset, hands folded in her lap.
Beautiful light tonight.
It is.
Danielle sat down slowly. For a moment, neither spoke.
You seem tired, Danielle. Not the body kind, the other kind.
I've just been busy. Work is demanding.
I'm sure it is, but that's not what I meant.
Oh, well, what do you mean?
When I first moved here, I was efficient too. I had routines, I kept my head down. I thought that was how responsible people lived.
Isn't it?
For a while, maybe. But then I noticed something strange. I stopped seeing people. Not physically, but really seeing them. They became tasks, obstacles, extras in my story.
That sounds lonely.
It was. I just didn't realize it at the time.
I don't think I'm that far gone. I'm polite. I say thank you. I hold doors.
Do you remember the man who mops the floor at the cafe you visit?
Not really.
What about the woman who delivers your mail every afternoon?
I've seen her, but I don't know her name.
And the young man with the package yesterday?
Danielle paused. Something shifted in her chest.
How did you know about that?
I was sitting right here. I saw the whole thing.
I apologized this morning. I held the door for him.
And did you see him?
What do you mean?
Did you learn his name? Did you notice a heaviness in his shoulders? Did you wonder what kind of day he was having?
Danielle didn't answer.
Politeness is a good start, but it's not the same as presence.
I can't stop and connect with every person I pass. That's not realistic.
No one is asking you to. But what if you saw them differently? Not as interruptions, but as something more.
Like what?
There's a verse I think about often. Matthew 25:40. It says, "Whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me."
I've heard that before.
Most people have. But here's what took me years to understand. It's not just about helping the poor or the suffering. It's about how we see everyone. The overlooked, the unnoticed, the ones we rush past without a second glance.
You're saying the divine is in them?
I'm saying the way you see others is the way you see the divine. If people become invisible to you, so does something sacred.
Danielle sat with that. The courtyard was quiet except for the rustle of wind through the trees.
I don't think I've been seeing anyone. Not really.
That's not a failure, dear. That's a beginning.
Friday afternoon. Danielle walked into the coffee shop and paused. The man with the mop was there again, wiping down a table near the counter. She watched him for a moment.
Excuse me.
He looked up, surprised.
I come here almost every day, and I realized I've never introduced myself. I'm Danielle.
I'm Samuel.
Nice to meet you, Samuel. How long have you worked here?
Almost 3 years now.
That's a long time. Do you like it?
Most days. People are usually in a hurry, but the coffee's good.
He smiled. It was a small thing, but it changed his whole face.
Well, I'm glad you're here. This place wouldn't be the same without you.
Thank you. That means more than you know.
That evening, Danielle passed the delivery driver outside the building again. He was loading packages into his van, shoulders bent with fatigue.
Hey, I never got your name.
It's Marcus.
I'm Danielle. I live in 4B. If the buzzer ever gives you trouble again, just knock. I'll come down.
Really?
Really.
Thanks, that actually helps a lot.
He smiled, a small but genuine thing. Danielle noticed. Later that night, Danielle sat by her window, watching the city lights flicker below. She thought about Samuel and Marcus, about Mrs. Okonkwo, about all the faces she had passed without ever truly seeing.
I thought I was just busy, but I think I was disappearing.
She picked up her phone and scrolled through her contacts. She paused on her mother's name and pressed call.
Hey, Mom. I know it's late. I just wanted to hear your voice.
The world did not change that week. Danielle's schedule stayed full. Her responsibilities remained. But something inside her had shifted. She began to notice people again, not as obstacles, not as background noise, but as lives, as stories, as reflections of something she had almost forgotten how to see. As Matthew 25:40 reminds us, "Whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me."
And this is the pearl. The sacred does not live only in temples or prayers. It lives in the eyes of the stranger, in the hands of the worker, in the patience of the overlooked. And when we begin to see them, we begin to see something more. The way you see others is the way you see the divine.